Friday.
Happy Friday, bros, and our new guy.
Cheers.
Cheers. Woo. I would like to say this is our first gin in the flat, but unfortunately it's not.
That would be a complete and utter lie.
We're still currently recovering from the fear. But that's another story for another day. Anyway.
And we're doing round 2. Basically, it's Friday night and there's nothing else to do but sit together and get drunk. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah, and we're filming our first Get Ready with me because this is the first time
we're getting ready. Last time we looked awful. We were in joggers and shit. We thought, let's get some pics.
Yeah, we're going to get some nice classy bougie ratchet pics and basically kill it. But welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Thank you all for watching the previous video.
Yeah.
Or moving in.
We got a lot of love on our last video, didn't we?
I know. I mean, people are nosy, I'm going to say that.
Oh yeah,
people
you girls
really
are nosy. And boys.
Obviously wanted to see like where our new gaff. So yeah.
I'm also going to pre-warn, nobody judge me for any of my makeup tips because I'm not an MUA.
Neither of us are.
But, you know, you just go with what works for you best.
I need to remember not to do this. Because, like, that's
You're
blocking.
hiding your face. We're not talking through our products, are we?
No, we're just having a chat. We're just getting ready. We're not...
We've got a few questions to answer. This is really chatty.
I know, I feel like I need to get my makeup on because I'm feeling on it.
We've got a few questions to answer, which we'll chat through you whilst we get ready.
Why don't we just start with a question? Because we're just blabbering pointless stuff at the moment. Get a question and we'll start getting the slap on the face because it's needed.
So, first question.
There were some interesting questions. We're just going to say that.
What is your goals for 2021? I forgot to wet my beauty blender. Wait.
Cut.
Okay, so...
Now that Olivia's wet our beauty blender.
Yep. Our first question is... Oh my god.
What is your goals for 2021?
I've actually got them written down on my phone.
Oh.
Do you have any goals?
No. I mean...
Great start.
No, like I would say I had goals. Like I had gym goals and shit, right?
But they've all been crushed.
The year's already kind of not going to plan. So like... I feel like all the goals I had are definitely on hold. Okay. Now that I'm put on the spot, I can't think what they were. Do you want to let me know what yours are? Maybe I've got the same ones.
Okay, so my goals for 2021.
You need to get ready.
Okay. Oh shit. Yeah. I don't know how to multitask. I'm not a woman. My goals for 2021 is read 5 books. I want to read 5 books.
Olivia, that is tragic.
How?
5 books.
That's not tragic. That's oh my god, I don't know how to get ready with a tiny mirror. I'm not used to this. Read 5 books because I don't read and I want to start because it's actually quite therapeutic, you know. Okay, read 5 books.
This is already about a 5-minute long video and we've actually discussed nothing, haven't we?
Try and eat more and try healthier meals. That's currently not going to plan at the moment. The eating more is definitely going to plan, but the eating healthier is not. I want to try... Oh my god, I'm such a cringe. I want to try and make a MasterChef starter, main and dessert. Why can I feel everyone watching this video judge me already? Okay,
well, it's safe to say I don't have any of those goals.
I love MasterChef. Me and Connor watch it all the time. It's potentially one of the best shows on the internet. Okay, moving on. Oh, this one's also a fail. Try and do some form of exercise every day.
Well, that's out the window.
That's very much out the window. It's quite tragic, actually.
Start horse riding.
You're not letting me get to it yet.
Oh, you don't have to list them all. We're going to be here all night.
Okay then.
Horse riding.
I want to start horse riding. I love horses. So that's not my goal because my mum's going to do it with me. Me and my mum are going to start horse riding. So if anyone's watching this and owns a horse or
you made that strong.
Goes horse riding lessons, let me know. I can't believe I'm putting foundation on. I never wear foundation. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Okay.
Moving on.
So Lucy's basically got no goals and Olivia's got too many, so that's interesting.
I just feel like not to be like a downer, but like goals, like I feel like New Year's resolutions, like goals are not realistic. Like they're not. You set them and you're like, this is what I'm gonna do. You never.
It's sometimes good to have someone to work towards, though, isn't it?
Well, we're kind of in a pandemic, so I'm just working towards staying alive. And
staying happy and not hating
not becoming
COVID-19.
morbidly obese is probably high up on my goals.
Okay. No more negativity about weight. Moving on.
Olivia's basically been my mum since we moved in. It gets to like 1 o'clock and she's like, have you eaten? Have you had lunch? Do you want me to make a sandwich? I'm like, I'm fine.
Okay, next question. When lockdown ends, what's your ideal night out?
Oh God.
What a question. Thank you to our wee bestie for this question.
Right, my ideal, I thought about this when I was sitting doing my hair. My ideal, so I feel like for a girl it's different because like mine's is a whole like day process. So we're going to go and get our makeup done.
That makes me knackered.
Our makeup done. And then we get the train to Newcastle.
Oh.
We have
You're really hitting good vibes here.
We have prees on the train. Olivia once nearly all killed us with a Prosecco cork on the train to Newcastle.
No, the ball nearly killed us.
It flew down the carriage and like hit off the roof, and there was a couple opposite us, and they were like, I was like, oh my God, my life flashed before my eyes.
Basically. We nearly lost
but it's
eyeball.
like definitely a Newcastle, like proper like dress heels night out. Not a very dress heels type of gal, but like once in a while it's good to do.
Oh yeah.
So definitely that.
The pain is actually worth it sometimes.
And then
it's
going to be like vodka revs for prees or something. We do love a bit of vodka revs when we're in Newcastle.
We do love
like the tables with all the pictures and shit. And then just dancing all night on the dance floor all night because I just miss dancing. I really miss it.
I miss dancing too.
We sometimes dance in the flat, but it's just not the same vibes.
No, it's absolutely not. I can't. I'm opening a brand new Laura Mercier powder after like 4 years.
That's a big moment.
Genuinely, this lasted me 4 years and it's actually still got some left in it, so I don't know why I'm opening it, but it's a special moment, isn't it? Okay, so vodka rev for prees, and then a dance till your heart out till you're like sweating your tits off night.
100%. It's definitely my ideal night.
I mean, mine's probably not far from that.
Or the other end of the spectrum, like
Cowgate.
Cowgate.
Coming out. Yeah, I was
And
gonna
trainers.
say like this nightclub in Edinburgh, Subway.
Subway. Oh my God. I feel like it's shut down. Did we not find out it was shut down in lockdown?
Yeah, well they turned it into like a
Subway social or something.
Yeah, they turned it into like a garden thing so that you could obviously go.
Because of COVID,
But that club pre-COVID was quite possibly
the best place on earth.
Yeah.
It was honestly such fucking good vibe. And I'm sorry for my language, Mum. I know you're watching. It was just unreal vibes, as Olivia would say, unreal vibes.
It was. There has been many a nights. I've actually argued and potentially fought a few men there for being creeps to my friends, but
when was this with me?
No,
Okay.
it wasn't. Okay, so
There was that night out that you weren't there, and then we all went on a night out. So it was like me and Erin were the only girls, and then we all went to Subway, and Erin and Kieran left, and we went back to that when we stayed in the Cowgate.
Oh yeah.
And I was just in Subway with the boys, and I felt like a mum. Like I was literally like a mum in the middle of Subway, like trying to control like these 6 like rowdy boys.
Pubescent children.
Basically, it was like being on a night out with like children, but unreal vibes is all I have to say.
Okay, so we've gathered that Subway is unreal vibes.
Yeah, very much. So we're either going out in trainers and jeans, or we're going to Newcastle in fucking old poly dresses, and there's no in between.
That's basically our personalities. It's one extreme to the other.
There's no in between, honey. That's all you need to know.
It was quite weirdly asked too many times. Like we did that 100 or whatever questions on Instagram, and you asked a number, and quite a lot of people asked, have you ever walked outside naked? So either you're all freaking creeps, or
there's no other answer.
You're all freaking creeps. Basically, it's one of the two, and I'm not quite sure which one.
Do you want to start?
Okay. Yes, I have walked outside naked. Ooh, get out my brain. When me and my friends went to a lodge, we went skinny dipping in the hot tub. So I mean, it wasn't exactly like everybody like chebs out for everyone to see kind of vibe, but
you were naked and you were in the outside
we were all
air.
naked in the friggin' hot tub, and then the security man came to the gate and started knocking on the gate and like, excuse me, you need to get out of the hot tub, blah 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 blah. So he basically nearly seen a lot of boobies. What a lucky man he would have been.
Yeah, it would have been a nice surprise, wouldn't it? Mine's is like pretty similar. So I went to Fiji like 2 years ago now.
Wow.
Holy shit. And there was like, so I was volunteering, but then we did like island hopping on the way back, and we were on like this island, and we'd all been drinking. Is that true?
Is there even drink in Fiji? What do you drink in Fiji?
There was these things called tribes, and they were like there's a plant on my face. They were like Wicked or like VK.
Oh.
But I mean, God, They got you quite drunk. There was quite a few occurrences in Fiji
There was
Islands.
probably like alcohol you've never heard of in there. Let's
So-
sip.
Okay.
Yeah. That's really strong.
So anyway, there was like me and like the group of girls I became friends with, and then Becky was like, shall we go and like skinny dip down at the water? And like we got told there was like these rocks that you weren't allowed to go past on the beach. Like if you went past these rocks, like you were in trouble. And Becky was like, we'll go past the rocks because then no one will see us.
Hashtag rebels.
So we went past these rocks and we all just like stripped naked and like we fucking honestly we were taking photos and everything. It was hilarious. And then we like went in the water. And then we could just hear this voice of this guy shouting, and it was like Adam or someone we were with was like, are yous alright? Like, what are yous doing? And we were all just stood stark naked, and we had to like scramble to find our clothes, and it was pitch black. And yeah, pretty much. We then just, we all walked back in our group, and obviously we were all laughing, and everyone was like, were you all just like, what were you doing over there? And we were like, nothing.
Nothing for you to
Nothing
see.
you need to know.
Only
So,
God
yeah,
will know. Only God will know.
it was pretty fun, and I'm glad I did it somewhere exotic.
That is pretty, yeah, exotic. And
What did you just do?
OMG! Look at that blusher! Okay.
Anyway, moving
See
on.
when I said I'm not an MUA? I really kind of meant it.
So yeah, there you go for all the creeps out there.
Well, Lucy
Couldn't
was
picture-
in a fucking Fiji and mine was in bloody...
Up north.
No, it wasn't even up north, it was near England. Makes
Down
it even
south.
worse. Yeah.
Anyway, so there you
Um,
go. You're welcome.
So yeah, to all the creeps who wanted to know if we walked outside naked, yes.
I don't know why we just put that information on the internet.
The wildlife have seen
The wilderness has seen.
really good vibes. Next question, which is a question that's very close to my heart. When was your last physical fight?
Oh
Now, this makes me nervous putting this on the internet because if my police career gets bloody fucked over for this, excuse my French.
My mum doesn't even know about this. Mum, if you're watching, we're alive. That's all that matters.
Basically, can I tell a story?
Yeah, set the scene.
So-
Go on.
It's Lucy's 21st and we're in Glasgow
Last March,
last March,
And it'd
so
been-
not even a year ago.
it had been one of those like full faces makeup, like on the train drinking, unreal night out.
Basically, the night out that Lucy had described, we'd had all our makeup done,
We all
we looked
fucking
peng as hell.
unreal.
So we get to
No, we tried to go to Tingle.
Yeah, we tried to go to this bar called Tingle, which is like a good shop bar for prees, and we couldn't get in, so we went to Vodka Rev, which is just round the corner. And as we were coming out Vodka Rev, we can skip past there was like kerfuffle with one of our friends and this other guy, and we were like sticking up for our friend, and then we all got in the taxi, and then our friends hadn't got in the taxi yet, and this boy just punched him across the face.
I will
Bless
not
Kieran's
forget.
heart. We love
It
Kieran.
was like me and Erin was here and Amy was there, and it's Erin's boyfriend is Kieran, and the taxi door shut, and the taxi was getting ready to drive, and Erin was like, "Let me out of this taxi." 'Cause
She yanked her heel off.
I am not kidding you. Kieran just went like to the ground. Like I
Yeah.
remember sitting in the taxi and I was like, "Oh."
I didn't actually see that part, but
And then it escalated
Yeah, because
very
Erin
quickly.
jumped out, I jumped out because I was like my
We all jumped
initial
out.
initial thought was
There was like
help.
12 of us, and they were just, it was like watching a pack of hyenas.
It was mental, but the boy that had given Kieran grief before, who was it? Me and Erin had gone up and
been
spoke
like,
to him
"What's
and
going
calmed
on?"
him down.
But it was his friend that then
That
started
hit
it
him.
again.
Anyway, we're blabbering on, but to cut a long story short, I
Yes.
seen the boy that I'd spoke to before, and I thought if I calm him down again, the thing will all be void. As I was running to help him, this girl grabbed
Out of
me
nowhere.
from behind, out of nowhere, yanked me to the ground, and started kicking me with her heels.
Ryan comes in.
Basically,
saves the day.
got pretty much Judased from behind, and luckily my friend Ryan came and acted like bubble wrap round me.
Shite bag of her for getting you from behind. I still
Literally,
think that.
genuinely, if I ever see that bitch again, you best believe.
God, what if they see this?
You best believe it. If you battered somebody in a purple polo
On
dress
the
in
14th
Glasgow,
of March.
then you are in for a kill, honey bun sugar plum. Just you wait. Your time's coming.
So yeah, that was our first and last physical fight.
Yeah.
Basically,
We actually did end the night by going to a nightclub, believe it or
It
not.
was-
A
can
few
I
hours
just
after
say,
we went
I
back
was
to the
on
hostel
the
and
street
recuperated.
bawling my eyes out, like bawling, because we'd been so excited for this night out, and it was my 21st birthday, and it all just went tits up, and Dylan like stood us on the side of the street, and he was like, "Are you hurt?" And I was like, "No." He was like, "Are you hurt?" And Amy was like, "No." And he
Dylan
was like,
literally
"Well, get
picked
me
me
up."
up. I was sitting before Listen, he picked me up side by side my arm and lifted me like something out of like, you know the claw machine that's in like Toy Story, and they grab the little aliens and plonked me on the street.
Did he not give Erin his shoes?
Yeah.
Anyway, we went back to
we're blabbering on.
we went back to the hostel. Olivia basically made me a drink that was just straight vodka. I'm convinced.
And I got her back on it. Tell me what a good friend that is, honestly.
I did appreciate that. And
Believe
then
it or
everyone
not.
the next day on the train home was like, don't worry, Lucy, like we'll go out for your birthday, like in Edinburgh, like we'll make up for it. And then lockdown was announced. So 204, if you're watching this, as soon as we can, we're all going out. Thank you. You're still getting held to that.
If anybody, police officers, are watching this, it wasn't actually our fault.
It wasn't.
We got attacked.
It wasn't. We were provoked.
Wasn't it? Well, we got attacked because I didn't actually physically hit anyone. I got hit. I'm still recovering, actually. I've got PTSD from that. But
Okay, you're welcome for that story. We're not tramps, we promise.
Okay, next question. How would you... Okay.
Can you read?
How would you... What? Oh, how would you hate to die?
This is a weird
really
one.
Deep, but like I think it's like a good conversation starter. Like, see if you're on a first date, definitely ask this question because
I'm probably not going to do that. Imagine you meet someone for the first time. So tell me, how do you not want to die?
I know, but like it's such like a...
If a guy asked me that, I'd be like, what, are you asking for future reference so you know how to kill me?
Not everyone's murderers. Don't worry.
Oh, a lot of people are. Well, after we watched that thing on Netflix today, what was it, like 8,000 people get murdered in the US every year?
But luckily, we are not in the US, so we've got a slight advantage. How would you hate to die? I would hate to drown and also be buried alive, which are
Those
probably
are
the
the
most two
two.
common, aren't they? Or be burned alive. Imagine. Do you ever get that feeling when you stay under the water for too long and you feel like you're going to pee yourself?
You just spat on my leg!
I get this feeling that I'm going to piss myself even though I'm under the water, like in a swimming pool.
Oh.
How would you hate to die?
The same. Like, I don't think I'd like to be drowned. I don't think I'd like to be burned. I don't really want to die. Dying's like my biggest fear, and I know that's so like, oh my god, I don't want to die, but like genuinely it keeps me up at night sometimes thinking about what happens when you die.
Okay, next question.
So yeah, I don't really have an answer for that, but like,
I just tried to die Shadow when it failed
I
miserably.
just
so
don't
I'm
think
supposed to do
about
this.
dying. It's genuinely a fear of mine, so.
Yeah, dying is not a great situation, but as long as I die happy and peacefully, that's all that matters, right? Okay, next question, which is
Right.
also death related. Would you rather
Oh.
know how or when you die? How or when?
I think how. Because if it's when, what if they say, like a year's time? Could be, touch wood, honey bum, sugar plum. It's like in 60 years' time. But imagine you.
But
got
then again,
this
if you
plan
know
is very in my personal space.
if you know you're gonna die, then surely you can like live your best life. It's like getting like a few months to live, right? Just complete your bucket list instead of knowing how, because then how means you avoid everything at all costs and you probably live pretty miserable.
How?
Because like if you're like
If you get told you are gonna die on a roller coaster, then you know if your friends go, let's all go to Alton Towers.
no,
Oh shit.
but that's the thing, because that's still how you're gonna die, regardless of how you
yeah, but you
avoid
then
it.
know it's coming. You don't know for years in advance.
Guys, I'm putting a lip plumper on and just watch over time.
So, like, if we all think, right, 117's like, girls, we're going to Alton Towers, and you get told you will die in a roller coaster accident, you know that when that trip is planned, okay, that's when I'm dying. But you didn't know that until that moment. Whereas, if you knew when you were dying the whole time, you would just be like, well, I've got 394 days, 393 days. Like, it would be like a countdown to death.
You're making
I
very
did a
valid
whole
points.
module on death in uni, and it really opened my eyes up to the world after you die.
How do we look? Do we look atrocious? I think we might look atrocious.
I think I
Speak
look
for
great.
yourself, Olivia. Just waiting for that.
Anyway. Okay,
Um,
let's not talk about death. Let's talk about the next one, and then we'll finish our makeup and come back when we're done.
How would you describe each other? Oh shit, I forgot to think about this. Oh no.
You don't need to.
I hate these
I
questions.
hate the fact that like we did this in our first video when Olivia came up with nothing. It was like, what's your favourite and least favourite thing? She came
I'm
up with
really
least
bad with
favourite.
stuff like that.
Like, we now live together.
Okay, you go first.
Well, I would describe you as a knob.
You're not allowed to say that word.
No, I would describe you like you're just fun. Like, you're so fun to be around. Like, we've not had one dull moment in this
Can I
flat,
record
have we?
this?
It is recorded.
Oh yeah. So it is. Wow, what an idiot.
Like, you're just fun to be around. Like,
oh my gosh.
if I'm
Wow.
sad, I can just come and see you and you make me laugh.
That's what a best friend's all about, right?
Oh. But you can't think of anything for me, so that makes me really quite sad.
How would I describe Lucy? Efficient is a word.
You don't get fun and I get efficient just because I know how to budget my money and you don't.
Lucy is the most efficient person I have ever met. If you say to Lucy, can I borrow a pair of eyelashes 4 days before you're meant to borrow them, you best believe she will appear with those eyelashes.
Yeah,
like,
obviously.
she's just so remembering.
Every single night before bed, Olivia goes, can I come and use your castor oil? And I'm like, yeah, it's in there. Like, you don't think that's efficient. You just are scatty. Like, I know where my things are.
But not even that, like, you just remember. I don't know if that's, well, yeah, it's a good thing.
Okay,
Lucy
well,
could maybe remember.
I
There's
remember.
lots more than efficient. She's caring and she's hardworking sometimes. Actually, I take hardworking back
How?
because I just take it back.
Wait a minute. Why?
I'm not allowed to explain why.
No, you are allowed to explain why. Why am I not hardworking? Who went to uni for 4 years and got a degree?
Yeah, well, maybe you're not hardworking when it comes to housework.
I cleaned the bathroom today. You asked me to clean the bathroom and I
I
cleaned it.
asked you to clean the bathroom. Yeah, no, to be fair, there's not actually much housework we've had to do yet, have we?
I've been emptying the dishwasher.
Look at
Like,
your
you're
offended.
acting but you're acting like I've been sat on my arse. Like, I'd say it's been
No,
pretty
she
equal.
has. She has been hardworking, and when I make the dinner, she washes up.
But
And
today,
it's
like,
great.
Olivia, you cleaned because you should have been working. Like, I was working, so I couldn't just get
Yes.
up and clean the whole flat.
Yeah.
Whereas you did
Yeah.
and can.
Which is why I done it, because I thought she's working, so I'll
So you don't
clean
get
the
to
flat.
throw it in my face.
I've got bogies in my nose.
Okay, well, this question didn't go as nice as I thought it was gonna. Thanks very much. Goodbye.
I said you were efficient and caring. They're nice words.
Okay, thank you.
Oh no, I'm gonna get in trouble when I come up with.
Stop acting like I'm such a horrible person.
I'm only joking. Okay, so that's all our questions. Basically, nobody likes us and everyone hates us, and I think we're gonna go and eat some worms.
No, we had a lot of
So-
questions, but some of them were just unnecessary.
Yeah, weird.
Really
questions.
unnecessary. So we're gonna finish like this situation, and then we'll come back when we look more
Presentable.
It's Friday.
Stay
We're
there.
ready. Oh, she's gone. I'm just gonna drink my own. I just want to say I've like forgot how to put eyelashes on. Olivia, stop burping! Basically, my eyelashes are not on my lashes and they're pretty much stuck onto my eyelids.
The bitch is back.
But we're done. We're gonna go and get partially drunk.
How sad are we?
I think
We've
we're
got
thriving.
an outfit on, makeup on, eyelashes on, sitting house.
It's COVID times.
Needs must, girls.
But,
Needs must. We're gonna have an elite time. Bet you all wish you were us. Having a
at
flat.
least we have each other.
A beautiful flat. We have each
It's so
other.
funny that you've got your Balenciagas on and you're closer to my height.
Lucy's still taller. We've got a lovely fat mirror here, and the mirror says, "Damn, you look good."
And damn,
Damn,
We
we
do.
do look good. We do.
So-
look good. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed our little get ready with us. Let us know if you want any more, or if you hate them, let us know that too.
Yeah.
So we know never to do it again.
thank you for watching. We are going to go and have a whale of a time. And we will see you in the next video.
Bye,
Goodbye,
guys.
everyone.
Bye.